Hey everyone, what's good everybody? Hick? MidMorningSol back at it again with another playthrough part to Piofiore Episodio 1926. And folks, it's pretty late. Well, later than what I would like to, as I try to fix my damn mic. Later than what I would like to play, but hey, gotta do it because this video, hopefully, by the time you're watching, it is up at a decent hour for today. So yeah, folks, Henri Chapter 2. So Chapter 2 was pretty much known as negotiation, pretty much, but in French. I guess it's negotiation or something. Y'all can chew me up for my bad French pronunciation. But basically, that chapter, as the title had clued us in on, was a bunch of negotiations with some of the Berlone Mafia and Henri, as he is trying to find out me not yawning, and hopefully that's not a thing. But no, he's trying to get to the bottom of this, and he struck a deal with the Berlone Mafia. I don't know why my dog barking and shit, but he shouldn't be barking that bad. I didn't took his ass out before I got settled in for the day. But yeah, he's been kind of moving in works with the Berlone Mafia. He spoke with Yang. I think he spoke with them all. Everyone except Orlok, but Orlok's not a part of the Berlone Mafia. He just works alongside them. So yeah, interesting how this plays out. And we are staying with the Falzone because Henri determined that was the safest place for Lily. So y'all, without further ado, I would like to just jump on in because I hope I don't feel like falling asleep. And this dog is one berserk. Whew. I hope y'all don't hear him, but y'all probably will because he's loud as hell. Shall we proceed? We shall. Let's get it. It had been a week since I arrived at the Falzone Manor.
手紙は渡した。でも、ごめんなさい。今回も返事はもらえなかった。
Oh, Orlok, honey, thank you so much. Oh yeah, so Orlok and them found out where he's staying at, and Lily decided to write him a letter, write Henri a letter. So that's what Orlok's talking about. It's okay. Thank you for delivering it to him, Orlok. I suppose I knew from the beginning that I wouldn't hear back from him.
でも、読んでるかどうかもわからない。
Even if that's true, it's alright. Can I ask you to deliver one more to him anyway?
うん。わかった。
Such a good boy. Thank you, baby. And I hope, because I got the fan blasting, y'all. It's hot as hell, but yeah, it should be fine. If it ain't, I'm sorry. I'll try to cut it out via editing, but it should be alright because the receiver's not pointing at the fan. Grazie, Orla. After receiving the newest letter from me, Orla gave a respectful nod and left the room. If my words can reach Henri, wherever he is, that would be enough for me. Even if they were a nuisance, or they're a nuisance to him, I wouldn't stop writing these letters. I may be acting stubborn, but I just want him. to think of me. I felt my heart wrench whenever I thought about this. This isn't good. I need to stay positive. Sister Sophia would be coming today. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Sister Sophia is going to visit us. She would certainly notice if I was feeling the least bit unwell, since she was the one who raised me. A bip 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 bip. Assassin. Oh God. I was waiting for Marco in an alley near the police station. Our relationship with the police had worsened with the government's decision to get rid of the mafia. Oh, yep, sorry. I made sure to keep my distance from Marco so that he wouldn't get in any trouble.
とりあえず最近の様子を聞いてみて、念のため身辺に気をつけるように伝えよう。何もないとは思うけど。遅いな。
Uh-oh, that's not good. I had a bad feeling and decided to set off toward the station. Not long after I began walking, oh Lord, he grunted. I heard a muffled voice and headed toward it, pulling out my gun at the same time. As I rounded the corner, I saw Marco being attacked by someone down another alley. Shoot him! Damn! He was too far to hit from this distance, but a warning shot should be enough to scare him off. But it wasn't, let me guess. The suspect turned to look at me. In that dim alley, I saw who it was who held oh my God, I can't read. In that dim alley, I saw who it was who held Marco at knife point. Ah, come on! Bruh. I told myself not to behave in a way that would make her worry. Since it was such a nice day, Sister Sophia and I decided to have our chat in the courtyard.
すぐに来られなくてごめんなさい。連絡をいただいてからずいぶん経ってしまいましたね。
Hold on, I'm actually going to turn this fan down. I think. Don't worry, Sister Sophia. It wasn't anything urgent. And this morning, Dante said something that worried me. Yep. That's not what he said. Sister Sophia is coming today. Leo just told me.
そうか。教会はこのところ忙しそうだったから、時間を作れてよかった。
I was just wondering, has the church been busy lately?
ええ。
Sister Sophia appeared reticent, but did not attempt to hide the truth from me.
あなたがこの町で暮らしていた頃にもしばしばあったことですが、最近若い女性の失踪が特に連続して続いているのです。
Mm-hmm. Do you mean kidnapped?
なんとも言えません。死刑は事件性がないと判断しているようですが、心を痛めた家族の方が連日のように教会を訪ねていらっしゃいます。彼らの話を聞くのも私の務めですから、なかなか教会を開けられなくて。
I see. Thank you for making time to see me, Sister Sophia. She stopped talking and looked at me with quiet eyes, as though there was something to address.
リリー?
Yes. What is it?
あなたは何か私に聞きたいことがあって呼んだのでしょ?
Yes. I wanted to know about the night when Henri and I visited the church. I fell asleep in the middle of our conversation. Did Henri say anything after that? Or after that happened? Sister Sophia sighed and answered.
あの紅茶には睡眠薬が入っていました。
Damn, you straight up told me. Did you put them in?
ええ。彼に手紙で頼まれて。リリー、これを。
She handed me 4 letters.
これはあなたがこの町を出てからシニョーレ・ランベールが私宛てに送ってくださった手紙です。
I was speechless. As I was trying to calm down, I spoke the first thing on my mind. I didn't know Henri was sending letters to you, Sister Sophia.
彼から届いた最後の手紙には、あの日、ブルローネに戻るということ。そして、あなたの身の安全のために協力してほしいと書かれていました。私が彼の言葉を信じた理由は、彼から届いた他の手紙を見てもらえればわかると思います。
I opened one letter with shaking hands. His beautiful penmanship decorated the page. It was an account of our daily lives, written in his usual matter-of-fact style. That I was in good health, that I laughed a lot, that my French had greatly improved. He also wrote that the only reason the house was still standing was because of me. There was another letter about the day we went shopping for one of the children's birthdays. He calmly recounted the details, providing a glimpse into that fragment of a moment. Henri. The longer I read, the more I felt the tears stinging my eyes. And every single letter expressed his apologies for taking me away. He wrote that he would bring me back soon, if Sister Sophia would please accept me when the time came. He wrote that it was not my fault, that he was the one to blame for everything. This. I hurriedly dried my eyes before the tears fell.
手紙からは書いた人の心がうかがえました。彼がどんな目線で何を見ていたのか。私はこの人はあなたのことをとても愛情深く見守っているのだと思いました。ですから彼の言葉を信じました。あなたを守るために必要なのだろうと飲み物に薬を入れて。ですが
Sister Sophia kept her eyes down and continued after a short silence.
それをあなたが望まないだろうことも分かっていました。あの夜3人で話をしましたね。あなたの様子を見ているだけであなたがどれほど彼に心を許しているかよくわかりました。彼の手紙だけではわからなかったことがはっきりと。リリー、あなたは彼のそばにいたいのですね。
Damn, sister, give me some room. I did, more than anything. That desire only grew stronger from reading his letters. But I felt that it was something I shouldn't say. Why not? Speak it into fruition. Manifest it. We were separated for my own protection. That was what Henri wanted the most. Sister Sophia, thank you for sharing all this with me. I smiled at her with gratitude.
Didi?
Sister Sophia looked terribly sad. Was there something wrong with my smile? We may never know.
大丈夫ですか？具合が悪いなら無理しないでください。
Damn, you too, Leo? Am I giving one of these deflated smiles? Which I'm personally known for that. Like, when I take pictures, if it ain't genuine, my smile looks like, it's like, damn, I need to get electrocuted or something in order to get a genuine smile. Because, yeah, I can't keep a smile genuine for too long. So, Lily, what's good, girl? What's wrong? Huh? Oh! Leo's voice brought me back to the present. We were sitting at the table for dinner, and I just realized I had stopped moving my hands. I'm sorry. I must have been in a daze. I tried to answer as cheerfully as possible. Before dinner, I was reading a book that I borrowed from Dante. It was very interesting. I was just wondering to myself what might happen next. Cap. I took a bite of my dinner, which had gone cold. Dante, I didn't know you were even here. I locked my eyes onto the plate as I continued eating, suspecting that they might be exchanging silent glances. The arista is really delicious. The rosemary gives it such a fragrant flavor. Arista, a roasted pork loin dish with origins in Florence. Oh, nice.
それは良かったです。じゃあ俺、そろそろドルチェを持ってきますね。
Hold on. Did I finish all my vegetables? Did you finish all your vegetables? Fuck out of here talking about some dolce. Leo smiled and left for the kitchen just as Nicola entered the room.
なんて。
Okay, oh, he's fine though. Well, he looks good. But he's okay. Nothing happened to the assassin. But what happened to Marco? Seeing Nicola's tense expression, Dante's face immediately turned serious.
何があった？マルコが襲われた。
Okay, attacked, but is he okay? What?
すでに病院に運ばれて治療を受けている。命に別状はないらしいけど。
Because if it was life-threatening, I would been so mad.
あと少し見つけるのが遅ければ、僕が割り込まなければ彼は死んでいた。
So you were only passing by, Nicola?
もともと今日はマルコと会う約束をしていたんだ。アンリに言われていたからね。マルコのことを気にかけてほしいって。
Henri said that? Nicola nodded.
マルコはファルツォーネと懇意にしている。それにアンリの姉クロエ・ランベールの事件を担当した刑事だから。
Was those the only reason?
僕もアンリの気にしすぎだと思っていた。今日までは。
If Marco was attacked just because of that, anyone with even the slightest connection to Henri, all of us are in danger of being targeted.
ただの偶然という可能性もある。マルコを襲ったのがガリエだという確証はないんだろう。
そうだね。ちなみに襲撃犯は3人。全員が道家の仮面をかぶっていた。
Interesting.
頬に涙のマークがついていたからピエロかな。喜劇によく登場する道家だ。
ガリエはたとえ些細であろうと、ランベールとつながりがある人間は全員殺すつもりなのかもしれない。 少なくともランベール自身はそう考えている可能性が高いな。
Dante looked over at me as he spoke.
だからこそ自分と特に関係の深いお前をここに預けたのかもしれない。
If anyone close to Henri is being murdered, what more might happen to Henri himself?
誰より危険だろうね。それこそただ殺されるだけでは済まないかも。
ニコラ。
A horrific scene came to mind. Being free.
今日、刑事が襲われた。名前はマルコ・カルデローニ。ニコラが現場に居合わせて命は助かったらしい。けど、重傷だって。カジノの従業員がみんな死んでからは、しばらく何もしなかったのに。
私がこの町に戻ったと気づかれたか。
それが真実ならここまではいわば前哨戦。ディル、ランベールが町に戻ったこれからが本番だろ
う。じゃあ本番が始まった。
そうだと思うよ。オルロック、君は私を警戒しながらも情報を共有してくれる。そして私の頼みを聞いて各組織に伝言を届けてくれたこと感謝しているよ。だから私も一つ秘密を明かそう。
秘密？
エミリオという聖職者を知っているかな？
知ってる。
He was a priest unlike any of the others I've met. Although I have worked as a disciple for years, it was only last year that I met Emilio.
エミリオは私たちの所在を把握していた。そして私には仕事の斡旋も。
あの人がそんなことを。
彼には感謝している。私たちの情報を峡谷にもブルローネマフィアにも伏せてくれたから。オルロック、君の直属の上司は確かヨゼフ・フォン・ロズベルグ卿だったな。今ブルローネで起きている事件について彼がどう考えているのか聞いても。
生物のある土地だからやっぱりあんまり事件があるのは望ましくないって。被害が大きくなることは望んでない。俺自身も罪のない人が傷つけられるのは止めたいと思う。
そうか。それはありがたいな。
Henri smiled as he spoke. I could sense that he respected His Excellency's opinion, which nearly swayed my impression of him.
話はこれで終わり。それからいつもの届け物。
Are you reading them? Are you reading them? I gave him the letter from Lily. He was silent, not accepting the letter right away.
毎回言ってるけど、もし受け取れないなら、そういう手紙を書いて。俺はあなたに渡すって約束した。渡さないで帰るわけにはいかない。
Henri gave up inside, finally taking it from my hand. Damn you. Damn you, Henri. Hold on, y'all. I'm adjusting my thing in my baba. So you might hear a goosh, goosh, goosh. I clasped my shaking hands together to keep them steady. Another morning arrived. The idea that Sebastiano was on the move again had kept me up all night. With as idle as I was here, I found myself more often visited by the thoughts that pained me. I need to keep myself busy. I got dressed earlier than usual, stuffing down my fears to the best of my ability. Good morning, Julia.
あら、リリー、どうしました？
I was wondering if I could help you with anything. I'd like to stay active if I can.
お客様を働かせるのは申し訳ありませんが、そういうことでしたらお願いしましょう。朝食の支度を手伝ってもらえますか？
Thank you, Julia. Is that cornetti you're baking?
ええ、オーブンの使い方はわかります？
Yes. It doesn't look like much different from what we use at the church. There was plenty to be done, but with Julia's guidance, I managed to move through it quickly. While we were waiting for everyone to finish, I turned to ask her a question. Say, Julia?
はい。
Do you remember excuse me. Do you remember when you told me about the boy who used to live here, Riton?
ええ、そうでしたね。
Is there anything else you wouldn't mind sharing? Even trivial things are fine. I'm curious about what kind of boy he was. Julia put away the utensils as she washed and looked over me.
前と同じような話しかできませんよ。
Still, I wouldn't mind hearing it again.
そうですね。彼はおとなしい子でした。いつもどこか遠慮がちで。でも考えてみれば当然かもしれませんね。周りは大人だらけ。しかもマフィアの構成員なんですから。慣れない環境で怖かったと思いますよ。最初は言葉も通じませんでしたし。
Oh, that's right. He was born in France.
ええ。ですが、子供は吸収が早いですね。いつの間にかイタリア語を喋るようになっていて。
Did he learn from his older sister, Chloe?
どうでしょう。クロエお嬢さんは大抵先代の旦那様のそばにいらっしゃいましたよ。旦那様も彼女を可愛がっていて、執務室にも出入りさせていましたから。リトン坊ちゃんは日中は一人でいることの方が多かったかもしれません。そういえば、あの子には食事の好き嫌いに困らされることがよくありましたね。なんとか食べさせようと私も試行錯誤してほら、フランスから来た兄弟ですから。この国で当たり前に食べるものでも故郷の味とは違うでしょうし。
You're right. A cornetto and a croissant look similar, but they taste very different.
ああ、だから余計に嫌だったかもしれませんね。コルネットはお菓子に近い甘さですし。
Return. Henri lost his family before coming here. His sister must have been the only support, and she wasn't around most of the time. I couldn't imagine how lonely it must have been for him to be here all alone. It suddenly became all I could think about. I was in the middle of breakfast, a freshly baked cornetto with some cafe latte. I perked up at the sight of a familiar figure passing by the archway. Buongiorno, Orlock! When I called out to him, he walked back and came into the room to see me. Were you able to meet with Henri yesterday? Did he say anything?
相変わらず返事はもらえてない。けど手紙はちゃんと渡した。
Thank you, Orla. I hid my disappointment behind a smile and asked another question. How is he? Is he still in Toronto?
でも今日はアルカを中心に動くはず。 昨日マルコが警察署の裏で襲われたから。
I see.
じゃあ俺ダンテに報告があるから。
Okay, bye. Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you.
大丈夫。じゃあまた。
I drank the rest of my cafe latte, which had already gone cold. I didn't have much of an appetite and found the idea of finishing my breakfast unappealing. But I didn't want anyone to worry about me, so I shoved the last of the cornetto into my mouth. Excuse me. Please. Please what?
あら、あなたもいらしていたんですね、オルロック。
What the hell?
シスターソフィア、あなたもダンテに？
ええ。実はリリーのことで少しお願いしたいことがあって。
俺も彼女のこと。
I suspected we were both thinking the same thing. The sister and I both nodded at each other. I knocked on the door to the office.
入れ。
いやあオルロック、シスターソフィアも来るとは聞いていたけど、揃って来るとは思わなかった。
今ちょうど廊下で会った。ダンテとニコラに相談したいことがある。リリーのこと。ずっとアンリを気にかけて心配してる。少しでいいから合わせてあげたい。
No, I was. I shared information with her about Henri. I also delivered her letters to him. Dante and Nicola gave me permission to do so, meaning they were well aware of the situation.
けど彼女に会いに来てほしいなんて頼んでも断られるのは目に見えているよ。
そうだけど。
シニョーレ・ファルツォーネ、シニョーレ・フランチェスカ。
Sister Sophia also turned to them and began to speak in a quiet voice.
私からもどうかお願いします。なんとかお力添えいただけませんか？
シスター。
あの子は欲しいものを欲しいと言えない子です。昔から人に譲ってばかりでした。ですが、私はずっとあの子を本当の娘のように思って育ててきましたから。あの子が今どれだけ強い気持ちを隠しているのかよくわかります。
会えても丸く収まるとは限らないよ。彼女をファルツォーネに置いておくのはアンリの希望でもあるんだから。 不意打ちで彼女を連れて行くしかない。予告なんてしたらきっと逃げられる。
じゃあ
俺たちもちょうど話していたところだ。彼女は無理をして明るく振る舞っている。何とかしてやりたいのはこちらも同じだ。
まずは彼女の意思を確認しよう。アンリに会いたいと希望するようなら、その時はオルロック、君が護衛としてストラノに同行してあげてくれる？
もちろん。
頼む。
I can help. I can help wash up the dishes. But what should I do after that? I could write another letter to Henri. With little else to occupy my attention, I dwelled on the thought of for a good long while. After washing up, I went outside for some fresh air. I found a shady spot to sit down on a bench under the shade of a tree. It's much warmer in Verlone than it was in France. While I enjoyed the early summer breeze, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I wonder if Henri is alright. He was the kindest person I knew, though I was sure he would deny it. He would deny it even if he would deny it if I told him. He was a kind soul who suffered a tragic life. In order to get revenge against Sebastiano for killing the children, he would think nothing of sacrificing himself. I didn't want that to happen. I wanted him to be I wanted him to be safe.
Lily.
Before I knew it, Orlok had appeared at my side. Are you done for the day, Orlok? I looked up at him with a smile. Orlok stared at me a while, as though he had something on his mind.
あなたはアンリに会いたい？
I felt the smile disappear from my face at his sudden question.
リリ、本当の気持ちを教えて。
I felt myself trembling with confusion, wondering why he would ask me that. I know everyone is just trying to protect me. And I know that I shouldn't think this way. But I want to see him more than anything. Orlok listened as the truth spilled out of me. Then began to speak in a quiet voice. I don't know where disappear came from.
さっきも言ったけど、昨日マルコが襲われた。その理由がもしアンリとの接点にあるとしたら、あなたがこれ以上彼に関わるのはすごく危険なことかもしれない。それでも
Anticipating Orlok's question, I responded. Oh, it's a choice. God damn it. The first choice. Oh, yep. The first choice is like, I'm gonna go see him. I don't care. And the second choice is like I want to see him, but I'm scared. So let's be bad bitches. Let's say I don't mind the danger. To be honest, I don't mind the danger. It's not as though I chose to be with him because it was safe. I wanted him to live, and I still do. I want to protect him. Even though I know I don't have the strength to protect anyone. Hearing my thoughts formed into words, I couldn't help but smile bitterly. I'm sure Henri just thinks I'm a nuisance.
俺には彼の気持ちがわからない。だから、アンリに直接聞いてみたらいい。
Huh? I blinked several times. What do you mean by that?
あなたが、もし望むなら、俺は、あなたをアンリのところに連れて行く。
Oh, Orlok. My breath caught in my throat in a panic. I want to see him. Please, Orlok. Will you take me to him?
わかった。
Oh. Then let me go ask Dante.
大丈夫。ダンテの許可はもうもらった。アンリは出かけてると思うけど、多分日暮れ前には戻ると思うから。
Oh gosh, that's not a good sign. Waiting until nightfall to go see him.
午後になったら出かけよう。それまでにあなたも準備しておいて。
Oh, Orlok. Thank you, Orlok. I had never imagined this could happen. It was like a dream come true. I was sure that one look at Henri would be enough to put me at ease. Oh, yep. Sorry. There was nothing else I could have asked for. That afternoon, I arrived in Strana with Orlok at my side. We navigated narrow alleyways until we reached a small house that was barely standing. There's no still. It was then that I saw Henri. He's like, what the fuck? He was so stunned to see me that his lips parted slightly, but he said nothing. Henri! Thank goodness! I rushed over to him, but noticed that his eyes were fixed on Orlok. Uh-oh. No! It's my fault. It's not his fault, love. Don't do that to him.
どういうことかな?
Damn, he got the mean mugging real quick. I asked if I could come here because I really wanted to see you. Henri gave an exasperated sigh. I knew he probably didn't want me to come here, but seeing his reaction made it feel like my heart was slowly being squeezed.
私の無事を確かめたかった。
Yeah, Yes.
そうか。私は無事だ。納得したなら、すぐファルツォーネの屋敷へ帰ってくれ。
No, Henri's so cold. Sorry. My heart finally burst with sadness.
君がそばにいては私が動きにくい。迷惑だ。
Ugh, you gotta make that face. I'll leave. Damn. I felt the coldness of his voice fill my entire body. It was then that I realized that we would never again be together.
君が帰らないのなら、私が出ていく。
Okay. I'm sorry. Then, take care. I stammered out the words, suddenly feeling stiff as I turned around. I walked away without looking back.
Lily,
Orla came to my side and spoke to me in a kind voice.
ごめんね。連れてきて。
No, I'm glad I was able to see him. We had parted so suddenly. At least I got to see him one last time. I focused all my strength into keeping my legs moving because I knew if I stood still, I would fall apart. As we traveled down a darkened alley. It's such an ideal spot to be traveling down this time of day. Ooh! I saw strange shadows standing in our way. Looking closer, I noticed they were all wearing clown masks. Uh-oh. Orla quickly raised his dagger at the masked man who rushed in to attack us.
リリー、逃げて
No! Bitch, why you left him? Right! If I stayed, even Orlok would be at a disadvantage against them. I rushed back the way we came. What should I do? Where should I go? I didn't stop running, even after I escaped the alley. There could be other enemies waiting for us between Strano and Veleno. Henri. His face came to mine, but I tried to ignore it. I have to get away on my own. If I ran back to him, he would only be dragged into the conflict. Ah! Alright, well, I kind of screamed, but whatever. Ah! Sorry, y'all, screaming. Screaming and not reading properly. Yep, that's this episode. At that moment, I was struck by... What the hell? I was struck in the side by a stranger who bumped into me out of nowhere. Oh, shit. Huh? He was elegantly dressed, with his long hair tied up, wearing an opulent mask. It gave me a sense of deja vu. The bad end. The mask he wore was very similar to the ones that the others wore. But that was not why he looked familiar. He bore an uncanny resemblance to him. Ew, shut up. He laughed with delight and pulled out the knife from my side. I collapsed to the ground as my strength left me. Henri, run. In my final moments, I thought only of Henri. My vision slowly faded to black. Okay, we're gonna mind the danger then. Damn that. Okay, we're not bad bitches. We're scary bitches. It's scary, but It's scary, but my desire to see him is greater than my fears. What the fuck? She says the same thing, but yeah, one is like she's not phased and we died as a result, and the other is okay, the correct choice. Ah, shit. Sorry, y'all.
顔を見たら少しは安心できる。
Huh? I blinked several times. What do you mean by that?
あなたがもし望むなら、俺はあなたをアンリのところに連れて行く。
My breath caught in my throat in a panic. Does this repeat? Oh, I died! So what the fuck? I must have did something wrong. So we're gonna ask him about our meeting with the mafia, which I thought if you talk about the safe place, it wasn't gonna be bad. But apparently it's bad. Okay. About our meeting with the mafia, to be honest, I was a little surprised. I didn't expect them to cooperate so easily, especially Dante and Nicola. Well, you have a lot to say. I would have thought that was the wrong choice.
そうだな。私もそれを懸念していたよ。彼らとの因縁もそうだが、何より私はファルツォーネにとって重要な鍵の乙女をさらって逃げたのだから。
But I'm the one who took you.
彼らにどう見えているかが問題だ。
Oh shit, he's smiling here. Henri looked at me with a bitter smile, which I would think this is the wrong choice. I decided to be direct about how I felt. If there are any misunderstandings, I'll explain it to them properly. I know maybe you feel you should shoulder all the responsibility yourself, but this is something that I choose, so I want to take half of the responsibility too. After a quiet moment, I saw a gentle smile appear on his face. Oh wow, this is the better choice.
君の気持ちはよくわかったよ。ありがとう。
Yeah, you're welcome. Hope I don't die in the next chapter. I mean, not at all. I wasn't expecting any thanks, so his response made me feel somewhat embarrassed. Anyway, today's meeting came as a relief. I'm glad they understood. Alright, I'll see you in the next chapter. It's gonna be fun editing this. But yeah, let's hope that was enough to sway it. If not, we'll have to go back another step. New dialogue. They accepted last night's proposal so easily because Henri had planned this off from the start.
知っての通り、鍵の乙女は僕たちにとって重要な存在だ。君が危険な状況に置かれているのは見過ごせない。
Does this repeat? It sounds like it does. Oh, new stuff.
彼女の置かれたファルツォーネの状況を把握するためだ。
After Orlok left, I found a suitable enough excuse to open it. The contents recounted her daily life, what she did during the day, what she enjoyed the most. She ended the letter as she usually did, by thanking me for taking the time to read it. In her first letter, she expressed how concerned she was about me. Her next letter seemed a little angry. As well it should, you bastard. You didn't say anything back to her. She wanted an explanation, expressing dismay that I had left her behind. Now, her recent letters were general updates, perhaps her way of telling me she was fine.
今日も無事で 何事もなくてよかった。
Her letters had a comforting effect on me. I could almost hear her cheerful voice in them. Any negative news was noticeably absent.
本当は不安もあるだろうに、彼女らしい。いや、書けないのか。
I knew she was careful in the words she chose, holding herself back as so not to burden me. However, today's letter said, I wish it were possible for us to be together. Well, Lily, I got something in store for you.
返事を出せば彼女は安心するだろうか。
Yes. Still, I couldn't do that. Why?
ほだされるわけにはいかない。
This is your route, you dipshit. That's the point. I shouldn't forget why I distanced myself from Liliana. Even though this was entirely my decision, my heart still hurt when I thought of her.
まだすがっていたいのか、私は。
I don't know. Maybe you are. That's not what I want. My lips barely opened to let the words through. I looked down at my hands. Henri, how about this? Is it alright?
いつもの私なら、君が嫌なら話すとでも言うところなのに。
I couldn't say it at that time. I knew that once we reached the church, I would have to say goodbye to her forever. It was something that I knew needed to be done, but that didn't stop me from feeling guilty.
彼女に触れていたかったのかもしれない。
Then why you deny yourself that feeling?
愚かだな、本当に。
That's not foolish. Alright, I'll see where I guess that choice left off since we're already in chapter 3. Alright, so yes, I did spoil myself. This is the right choice. I don't mind the danger. Alright, hopefully we don't get yanked. See you in the where we left off. New dialogue. Before, I thought that it would be enough to see a glimpse of his face, but now I wanted more. I don't want to go back. She's like, or not she. He's like, girl, don't play with me. Get your butt back to that mansion. Henri must not have expected my response. His eyes shook a little. I don't want to leave you. I want to stay here.
リリー、
Orlok looked at me with a puzzled expression. I'm sorry. I had planned to leave right after seeing you, but...
ファルツォーネが気に食わないなら、以前のようにビスコンティへ。
That's not what I want! It's not that. Dante and Nicola have both been, nice to me. It's just... I want to be here next to you, Henri. I don't want us to be apart. Come on. I'm like on the verge of crying. You can't turn me down. I know you're busy looking for Sebastiano.
そうだ。君がそばにいては、私は思うように動けなくなる。邪魔をしないでくれ。
Bro, why are you still so cold? Quit being an asshole. It was painful to be confronted with the harsh truth that I had hoped wasn't the case. Please don't push me away like this. I'm just as involved as you are, aren't I? Sebastiano Gallier was the one who killed the children. I knew he was trying to keep me away, but I just couldn't be a bystander anymore. I don't know how much I don't know much about your past, and I've never met Sebastiano before. Girl, you met his knife once into these bad routes, so chill out. It's only natural that he would have a grudge against you for trying to kill him, but I can't accept that he's hurting you and taking you away from taking away everyone you care about.
君は相変わらず私に甘いな。
Aren't I? Aren't I though? Henri gave a weary sigh and spoke in an expressionless voice.
復讐のために全てを利用した私が報復を受けるのは何もおかしくない。これは私が支払うべき代償だ。束の間夢を見た。平穏な幸せな日々に浸りすぎてしまった。だからあの子たちは死んだ。
Hell, that ain't true. Then that means I'm responsible too. I was the one who wanted you to live that life. He closed his eyes with a look of pain.
君は
I didn't stop speaking, even as I heard his pain murmur. I don't want the past to be buried away. The days I spent with you and the children were special to me. I cherished the life we had together. As I spoke, my eyes brimmed. I realized that tears were spilling down my cheeks.
オルロック。
何？
Don't be mad at the baby. He didn't do anything wrong. Henri wrote something down on a piece of paper. He then took out a few bills without counting and handed them to Orlok.
頼めるか。
Orlok was obviously confused, but he read the letter in silence.
うん。できるけど。
彼女が落ち着いたらすぐに向か
う。わかった。
Orlok nodded and left the house at once, after his footsteps faded away.
リリアーナ。
Yes? Henri quietly looked at me and spoke my name for the first time in ages.
君の身柄をファルツォーネに預けたのは君の安全のためでもあり、彼らに私の行動を見逃してもらうための条件だったと聞いているはずだ。君の望みは本当に私を困らせる。
I'm sorry for being so selfish. A few more tears slid down my cheek from hearing again how troublesome I was. Oh my god, y'all, I can read. It's just that I'm fighting off sleep real bad. I tried to hold back my tears, but I just couldn't stop. Sorry, I'm putting on the waterworks for you. In the meantime, Henri waited quietly. When I had finally regained my composure, Henri offered his hand to me.
すぐに移動する。行こう。
Although I didn't know where, I took his hand without asking. Beep. At Arca. I was like, what the hell? Call my name for? The sky was still bright with the setting sun. I was walking through Arca with purpose.
君は普段からよくクレタを歩いて回っているはずだ。しばらくの間アルカを、教会の様子も見てもらえないか。
ガリエが次に教会を狙うとでも？
根拠はないに等しい。ただ遠からず狙われる可能性が高いと私が勝手に思っているだけだ。君も教会に被害が及ぶのは望むところではないだろう。
ああ、いいぜ。協力してやる。
The main streets of Arca looked as peaceful as usual, but something caught my eye.
あれは確か。
I suddenly broke into a run. It was just the slightest touch, but it calmed my nerves and made me feel strangely at ease. Together, we left the abandoned house. Huh? Henri brought me to a famous hotel situated in the Falchi district. We arrived in a room that was spacious and luxurious, with doors leading off the main area. It was filled with expensive furnishings and even equipped with a telephone on the desk. Henri, why did you bring me here?
私がブルローネに戻ったことは向こうもすでに気づいている。私一人で動くならストラノで構わないが、守らなければならない相手がそばにいるならそうはいかない。安宿よりこういうホテルの方が警備をしやすい。だからここにした。
So the paper you gave Orlok earlier.
部屋の手配を先に頼んだ。
Oh, wow. Okay. I looked around with wonder-struck eyes, feeling somewhat out of place, then turned to Henri. Are you sure it's alright for me to stay here?
ダメだと言いたい気持ちは今もある。だが、君が納得するとは思っていない。君の安全を思うなら、もう二度と私には会わない方がいいくらいなのに。
Henri's eyes darkened in a terribly pained way. My heart ached with guilt at having fought against his consideration for me. I'm sorry, Henri.
謝らなくていい。悪いのは私だ。君のためにならないと知っているのに、君を拒みきれない。
I wanted to tell him how happy I was to hear that, but I knew he had enough on his mind. In fact, it would probably only annoy him, so I decided to keep quiet. Henri looked at me with a complicated expression.
君の手紙は読んでいたよ。ファルツォーネには後で連絡しておく。今日はもう休むといい。たくさん泣いたからきっとよく眠れる。
Yes. I felt myself blushing as I remembered what happened earlier.
君が泣くのを見たのは久しぶりだ。
Okay. I try not to cry in front of people. I know that if I do, it would only make them worry.
そう？おかしいな。私の記憶では、君は私の前でよく泣いているけれど。
No, I mean, at least when I lived with Sister Sophia, I wouldn't cry in front of her. Henri looked at me with a gentle smile.
想像できるよ。君はきっとわがままなんてほとんど言ったことがないんだろう。
Do you really think that?
ああ、私に対するわがままはいつも加減を知らないからね。君の甘えベタは根が深そうだ。
He spoke in a slightly teasing way, which brought a smile to my face. Thank you, Henri. I'm so happy we can be here together like this. Aside from that, I know it's a frivolous thought to express right now, but I never set foot in such a wonderful hotel before. I can hardly believe it. Thank you.
そうか。喜んでくれて何よりだ。
Yes, honey, you got some good taste. Henri answered in a kind voice, neither reprimanding me nor making me feel silly.
私はできるだけこの部屋で作業するよ。君は、そうだな。その寝室を使ってくれ。
He pointed to one of the doors further away from the entrance.
外に出かける必要があれば声をかける。だが、君を一人にはしない。必ず誰かに来てもらえるよう手配する。
And you won't leave me again? Henri smiled with a little remorse and answered me kindly.
もし不安で眠れないようなら、起きて確かめにおいで。私がいると。
Okay. He would be close by, just behind the door. The thought brought me immeasurable relief. Ooh, look at this bed. I don't think I ever seen this. What a beautiful room. The rooms at the Falzoni and Visconti manors were also grand. This place too had its own refined style. I walked unsteadily to the bed and lay down upon it, taking in a deep breath. My muscles relaxed as I exhaled, perhaps from the thought that Henri was not far away. Or maybe did I just cry a lot? My eyelids lowered and I quickly fell asleep. Oh yeah, bitch. You go ahead and fall asleep. Me fighting sleep here. Fuck you. When Liliana closed her bedroom door, a clarity returned to me, in addition to regret.
黙って別れることを選んだのは、言いくるめる自信がなかったから。
Excuse me.
彼女が悲しむ顔を目の前で見てしまえば、抗えなくなると知っていたからだ。
Despite my careful arrangements, she was still able to disrupt my plans. Falzone and Orlock were similarly affected. I had not expected them to help her find her way back to me.
彼らとて打算だけではなく、純粋に彼女のことを守りたいと思っているはずだ。だからこそ、彼女を手放さずにいてくれると思っていたのだけれど。
I did not plan for us to be reunited again. However,
会いたいと、そばにいたいと言ってくれた。それを、嬉しいと感じてしまった自分が確かにいる。
This was a very poor outcome. I picked up the receiver and called him.
ああ、オルロックからすでに聞いている。潜伏先をファルシェに移したそうだな。念のため先に断っておくが、俺たちは彼女を保護するつもりでいた。だが彼女の意思を尊重するべきだと思った。
君たちを責めるつもりはないよ。それはこちらの過失だ。彼女の精神状態を考慮していなかった。家族同然に暮らしていた人間を殺されたばかりだ。今は私への依存があるのだと思う。刷り込みのようなね。彼女を保護してくれていたことに感謝している。本来なら引き続き頼みたいところではあったけれど、今は彼女の状態が落ち着くまで様子を見ようと思う。これ以上こちらの予測できない行動を取られては困るから。
屋敷を出たのは彼女の希望とはいえ、こちらは約束を反故にした。この件とは関係なく、お前がこの町で動くことを継続して認めよう。
感謝する。彼女の状態が落ち着いたら、そうでなくとも私が死んだ時には再び保護してやってほしい。
それは構わないが、お前にそう簡単に死なれては俺たちが迷惑だ。ガリへの始末は確実に果たしてもらわなくては。
そうだな。中途半端な死に方はしないよう私も努力するつもりだ。それと今後の件だが、いくつか懸念がある。詳しくは会って説明したい。
いいだろう。近いうちに場を設ける。
助かるよ。ではまた。アンリが彼女を受け入れるかどうかは正直五分五分だと思っていたんだけど、彼相当あの子に弱いみたいだね。ところでなんて、本当に彼女を行かせてよかったの？
ランベールが彼女を守ろうとしていることはもはや疑っていない。それにあの男のそばならある意味ここ以上に安全だろ
う。そうだね。彼の立ち回りを見ればいろいろ先を読んでいるのはわかる。ほんと今回ばかりは味方で心強いよ。
His letter announcing his return to Berlone also included a prediction of what would likely happen next. Following the deaths of the casino employees, the next to be targeted will be anyone with connections to his previous life. Following that, the Berlone Mafia would be targeted. He foresaw all of this. Morning had arrived. Last night I had lain down on top of the bed, but I awoke to find myself under the blanket. Was it Henri? With that in mind, I climbed out of bed and noticed something that wasn't there before. There were several pretty boxes stacked on top of the desk. He's our... I left the bedroom to find Henri still working at his desk in the main room. It was possible that he hadn't slept at all. I knew he sometimes stayed up all night. Buongiorno, Henri, and thank you. In the boxes were new clothes and other amenities for my personal use. I decided to wear one of the outfits that had been gifted to me.
ああ、綺麗だよ、とても。
Let me see what I look like. It was not the first compliment I received, but it was noticeably different coming from him. Fortunately, he continued without drawing attention to how much I was blushing.
最低限のものは用意したつもりだ。他にも必要なものがあれば言ってくれ。
Henri. I carefully expressed my gratitude. I was very relieved to see what was in the boxes this morning from my stay here. It was his way of reassuring me that without words. Thank you. I'm really happy.
気に入らないものはなかった。もし君の趣味に合わないものがあれば、また新しいものを用意する。
Look at you. Oh, I think I might skip something. Oh, that wasn't anything worth going back to. Oh no, I love them all. There's nothing you've given me that I ever disliked, whether books or brooches. You mean brooches? Whatever, I think it's brooches. I'm too sleep drunk for this. The beautiful scarf you gave me, though we had to leave it behind.
また送るよ。
Yay! Spend more money on me! Yay! He may have thought nothing of saying so, but... I'm so sleepy. No, I'm so happy. It wasn't because of the gifts themselves. It was because he was thinking of me, that I might still be included in the future he saw. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. What is it? He held up his hand for me to be still. When he opened the door, I listened for a voice, but heard nothing before he closed the door.
朝食が届いた。食事をしながら話そう。
Oh, look at you! Okay.
リリアナ、どうかしたのか？
I was surprised because it's like magic. You prepared new clothes for me last night, and breakfast arrived just as I woke up. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Everything had been arranged so perfectly. It made me feel excited and nervous. Smiling a little at my surprised reaction, Henri gently invited me to join her.
おいで。冷める前に食べよう。
Okay. I sat with Henri on the sofa. Okay, hold on. Neatly arranged on the top of the breakfast cart were I'm probably saying it wrong. Pain Perdue, cafe latte, and some fruits. Pine? I guess it's pine, I don't know. Pine Perdue, a dish made of pan-fried bread soaked in a mixture of eggs and milk. The name means lost bread, referred to the slices of stale bread that can be salvaged. Is that French bread? Or eggy bread, or however the hell people refer to it? That's exactly what that means to me. Alright, Pine Perdue or Pine Perdue. It looks delicious. The sweet aroma brought back my appetite. I need some fucking protein. Yeah, it's French toast. the fuck? The pine. I know it's not Payne Purdue, y'all. It's probably not Payne. The pine Purdue, sprinkled with powdered sugar, was soft enough to be cut with a fork. Its warm taste accompanied a sense of comfort I hadn't felt in a long time. Sorry. When I looked over at Henri, I saw that he was only having a cafe latte. Fool, you said we were gonna eat, as in you and I are eating. Saying that. What? This is a goddamn choice. Please, if I put the wrong thing, I hope I don't get ganked. No, you said we were gonna eat. What the fuck? No, I'm not leaving you alone. Are you not going to eat?
ああ、これで十分だ。
What? I felt a bit skeptical about that. He usually didn't eat much, and if left alone, didn't eat anything at all. I grew worried the more I thought about it. The pine Purdue is really good. Won't you try some?
いや、私には必要ないよ。
Fool, you said we were going to eat. I hate that. You lied to me. Just a bite. I want to know what you think. Liliana, okay. I'm actually gonna like kind of put you back in check. If I tell you I don't want to eat anything and you keep pushing me to eat something, I'm going to get angry. So I wouldn't be surprised if Henri got angry. This might have been the worst choice. Shit. Please, Sebastian, don't gut me. It'll help me when I make my own.
わかった。
Oh, okay, he's going with it. Here you go. Open wide so the choo-choo can go in. Whoop, whoop. Alright, I know they do the play. Meow. They did not do that. I cut a piece with a fork and offered it to Henri. Does he not like sweet things? Huh? Henri, I hate when there's two H's next to each other. Henri hesitated, but gave up after a few seconds and took a bite. How cute. I was relieved to see that he was eating, even if it was only a little. Grazie, Henri. I keep wanting to say the H, sorry. My Jamaican ancestors will be ashamed of me. I thanked him with a smile on my face and continued to eat the rest of my meal. Oh. I realized that it was so you can think it's indirectly kissing. I realized then that it was my own fork that I had offered to Henri. Now lick the fork. No, I'm just kidding. They will send your ass right back to the South Zone. They acting like that. I finally understood what I had done. Was that why Henri hesitated? I would never have done it knowingly. I must have still been half asleep. Girl, join the club, the half asleep club.
美味しかったよ。君が以前に作ってくれたものの方が好きだけれど。
Oh, okay. He took a sip of his cafe latte as he looked away from me. Oh, come on! I want to see you slut. He then asked me, as though nothing out of the ordinary had happened.
話をしてもいいかい?
Yes. Oh my god, did that music dead? It dead it real quick, didn't it? Of course!
君にも状況を伝えておきたい。良い知らせではないが、最悪の結果には至っていない。昨日の夕方、エレナ・クローチェ、 君の親友があるかの通りで襲われかけた。だがギルバート・レッドフォードが未然に防いでくれた。
He was? Thank goodness. I held my chest was released.
本当に幸運だったよ。不審な男が物陰から彼女を見ていることに気づいたらしい。男は武器を携帯していたそうだが、捕獲する前に気づかれ逃げられたと。うまく処理してくれたから彼女自身は狙われていたことにも気づいていない。
Is that so? I felt a mixture of surprise and relief, but was glad most of all that Eleanor was saved.
これでまた少しセバスティアーノの動きが読みやすくなった。彼は私と接触のあった人間を狙っている。それも関わりの薄いものから順に。だから現時点で言えば君は比較的安全だ。すぐに襲われることはないだろう。
Understanding the enemy brought us closer to solving the case. It also begged the question, does this mean more people will be attacked?
ああ、だが今の段階で欲しい情報はある程度出揃っている。以降はセバスティアーノの好きにさせても特に得るものがない。次はこちらから仕掛けるよ。
What are you going to do?
今ならまだ誰が狙われるかある程度予測できる。襲撃の現場と実行犯を抑えるつもりだ。
You mean using the person as bait?
ああ、狙われる可能性のある人間すべてを警護し続けるのは不可能だ。今回に関しては今の段階が一番狙いを絞りやすい。早めに決着をつけなければ。
Henri had a point. The longer we let this continue, the more at a disadvantage we would be. We needed to do our best to act quickly.
だが、それも絶対とは言えない。セバスティアーノは何をするかわからない男だ。行動が読み切れない。
Is he very clever?
否定はしない。だが、それ以上に強靭だ。
Imagine.
できるだけ君には近づけたくない。彼は本当にイカれているから。
Then he added, suddenly remembering.
君はディレットーレとしての私を知っていたね。
Yes, I could do. You assumed his identity. Yes.
セバスティアーノ・ガリエはまああれと似たようなものだよ。
I wondered if it was possible for Sebastiano to even be even more flamboyant and unctuous. Ooh, that's a word I've not used. Than Henri's portrayal of him.
近いうちに教会で会合が開かれる。その時、彼らに説明をして可能なら協力を求めることになるだろう。
Do you really think they'll help?
すでに根回しは済ませてある。一人約束を破りそうな首領もいるが。
I suspected we were thinking of the same boss. Oh, Dante?
なんとかしてみるよ。
Henri finished his cafe latte and stood up from the sofa.
君はゆっくり食べるといい。私は何件か電話を片付けてしまう。
I'll keep quiet then. He smiled and nodded, then returned to his desk. He picked up the telephone receiver. I took my time to finish the tiny produce. Every so often, I would glance over to make sure he was still there. Even while he was talking on the phone, he smiled back at me when he noticed my gaze. Although others might think nothing of it, I felt my heart swell with happiness in those moments. As the sun set beyond the horizon, the windows of the houses around us lit up one by one. A faint clamor was carried by the breeze from the lingering activity in Creta, or perhaps Arctic. There were no stars or moons in the sky. The perfect night for an ambush.
緊張が顔に出ている気もするが、まあ許容範囲か。
We watched Rio from a hidden location out of the sight of the main road.
何も起きねえな。
まだ初日だからな。いきなり当たりが出る方がどうかしている。
なんだ、オルドック。あいつはどうした？あいつは。
実はちょっと前にフラッと。
あの男、また勝手な真似を。
The streets of Creta were still bright and bustling with nightlife. Girl, I know you ain't out here by yourself. Elena had recently begun working at a panetteria in Creta. She seemed to be in high spirits as she carried a bag back of... Hold on, let me repeat that again. She seemed to be in high spirits as she carried back a bag of bread on her way to the church. Might as well throw it back in there. There were still many others in the plaza. Sounds of laughing and people chatting over dinner can be heard. Suddenly, a man stood blocking Elena's path.
ごきげんよう、シニョリーナ。
No! No, no, no!
少々お時間をいただいてもよろしいです。
No! Shit. He had an elegant demeanor and stylish attire instantly recognizable as Alta Moda. Alta Moda, high fashion Italian couture. Oh, you wish, crazy man. Sorry, blood splatters are not in season. Fuck out of here. Leave Elena alone. The ribbon tying his long hair fluttered in the wind. Most eye-catching of all was his elaborate mask. Ooh! Just then, abrupt gunshot split through the air. The festive ambiance transformed into chaos. Everyone scattered, running for their lives without seeking out the forest.
思いのほか動きが早い。
The man grabbed Eleanor without any concern for their surroundings. He dropped the paper bag and contents tumbling down onto the ground. Eleanor! We cut through the stream of people fleeing the scene and managed to reach her. Shoot him! Shoot him! Well, no, then the route would be over. The masked man was frozen in place. Although his face was still hidden behind the mask, it was clear where he was looking now. You better not stab her, you bastard.
会えましたね。ついにようやく。どんなにこの日を夢見たことか。待っていました。あなたを。アンリ。
The man writhed and laughed with delight. This is Sebastiano Gallier. The night before our encounter with Sebastiano, we were all gathered at the church.
誰が狙われているかは判然としたか。しかし、襲いに来るのは本人ではなく、ただの部下だろう。確保など、下の連中に任せておけばいい。わざわざ俺が動く必要はあるのか？
Henri smiled calmly at Yang.
無理にとは言わないよ。君の手を煩わせてしまうのは申し訳ないから。
ほう。
Henri looked away from Yang's narrowed eyes and addressed the rest.
今は時勢柄、どこの組織も忙しいだろう。特に私が提案する策には数が必要だ。構成員だけに任せられる計画ではない。君たちにも動いてもらう必要がある。組織の長たちを顎で使うからには、それだけ精度が高い予想なんだよね。ああ。
Henri spoke with certainty, looking at each of them in turn.
襲われる可能性がある人間全員に大量の護衛を配置し、時期を見ておとりのみ警備を薄くする。おとりの護衛は少人数で動く必要がある。ある程度の実力者であり、随時変化する状況に対応できる人間。つまり、君たちにしか任せられない。
There was a moment of silence. Words. The first to speak was Dante.
ファルツォーネはその提案に力を貸す。事件解決のためというのも当然理由の一つだが。
Well, I guess it's Yang that's causing the issue.
襲われた刑事はうちと懇意にしている人間だ。それに奴は教会の娘にまで手を出そうとした。神の家の人間にだぞ。見過ごすわけにはいかない。
Okay.
教会に手を出す者は許せんと。相変わらずこの国の人間は敬虔なことだ。
Most of the people in town considered the church to be a sacred place, but not in the eyes of this crazy killer. For Yang, who had no allegiance to anyone or anything, I could see why he considered it strange.
俺もアンリを手伝う。できるだけ被害が少ないうちに決着をつけたい。マルコもエレナも運が良かっただけ。死んでてもおかしくなかったから。
だが次は誰が襲われる？刑事のマルコ、教会のシニョリーナときて、
No.
シスターソフィアあたりとかか？
No! Gilbert, don't you speak that into existence.
けどシスターをおとりにはできないよね。それはさすがに僕も反対だし、誰か違う人間を選んだ方がいいと思
う。では他に襲撃される可能性が高いものは？
B?
レオ・カバニス。
Why?
俺たちも急ぎましょう。あ、 そっちの人も一緒ですか？
私は
Yes, he saved me earlier.
わかりました。安心してくださいね。二人とも俺がしっかり守ります。
ルカのために医者を呼びに行くとき、途中でレオに会ったよね。アンリとリリーには、レオと一緒に教会へ戻ってもらった。
そのことはレオからも聞いているよ。帰り道でもアンリと少し話したって。
I wouldn't consider that brief interaction strong enough to motivate an attack, but Elena didn't have much of a connection to Henri either, but she had been targeted nonetheless.
おとり役にはレオがいいだろう。本人の意向も確認するが、シスターに頼むよりよほど現実的だ。
まずレオが襲われやすい状況を作って、何かあればすぐ対処できるように周囲を僕たちで固めておこ
う。I see why he went after Elena. She's slim pickings. Leo can kind of defend himself. Well, not kind of. He can defend himself if need be. But Elena's not going to be able to. So he would probably attack Elena more than Leo. So, yeah.
そうしてもらえると助かる。ただ
Henri? What is it?
エレナ・クローチェが再び襲われる可能性もまだ消えていないと思っている。
Oh.
前回仕損じているからか？その理屈ならマルコも同じだと思うが。
Well, Marco's a police officer, so he could defend himself somewhat. But Elena, she's an easy sitting duck, so I'm not surprised that's why he went after her.
でも、今のところ入院している彼に接触しようとした怪しい人間はいないよ。
マルコ・カルデローニは確かに襲撃を受けた。だが、エレナ・クローチは未然に防がれた。まだ襲われていない。
That's true.
セバスティアーノの性格上、そこに執着する可能性は低くない。
悪いが、その程度の理由で彼女の護衛に人員を割くのは難しい。
じゃあ、狙われてるかもしれないことを本人に伝えて、できるだけ教会から出ないようにしてもらうとか。
教えたところで無意味に不安にさせるだけかもしれないよ。
ではどうする？
Despite the hint of taunting in Yang's voice, Henri responded with his usual calm demeanor.
レオ・カバニスの協力が得られるなら、彼をおとり役に頼みたい。そして、同時進行で、数日はエレナ・クローチェの様子を見るつもりだ。
陰ながら見守って、何かあれば助けるってこと？
ああ。だが、余計な構成員を割く余裕はないだろう。だから、彼女には私がつく。そもそも言い出したのは私だからね。
Henri, please let me go with you. Hey, she's my homegirl. She's my friend. Come on. Elena is my best friend. I'm worried about her. Henri looked a little troubled by my plea, but he did not attempt to persuade me otherwise.
万が一、 彼女が襲われる現場に出くわした時は必ず私の指示に従ってくれ。絶対にだ。いいね。
Agree. Yes, I promise.
じゃ、僕もそちらに着こうかな。可能性が低いとはいえ、アンリと君だけじゃ心配だ。
Grazie, Nicola. With that, we decided to execute our plan the following night. Man, listen here. Man, come on here. Stop messing up the freaking prick. Let me guess. Yeah, you didn't show up, so you made the mission like at jeopardy.
夢のようです。まさかアンリから私に会いに来てくれるなんて。10年越しの再会ですね。
He spoke joyously while holding the blade of his knife to Elena's throat. Oh, no! Elena was motionless with shock, not daring to move in such an unpredictable situation.
無駄だとは思うが、訂正しておこう。私は望んでここに来たのではない。君があのカードをよこしたから仕方なくこの町に来ただけだ。今度こそ君を殺すために。
No, don't tell him.
署名もしていなかったカードの差出人が私だと気づいていただけて嬉しいです。少々不安だったもので。感極まってしまいます。やはり私とあなたは通じ合っているんですね。
They appeared to be having two different conversations. Even Nicola, whose gun was raised, seemed to be disturbed by Sebastiano's reaction. Henri said that Sebastiano's personality was similar to those directores, but this man seemed far more unhinged and frightened.
それは誤解だが、君が望むのなら久しぶりに何か話そうか。けれど会話に集中できるよう、まずはその子を解放してもらいたい。
相変わらず意地の悪い。このシニョリーナを手放したら私そのまま殺されてしまうのでは？せっかくこうして舞い戻ったんですし、死ぬのはもう少し現世を遊び尽くしてからにさせていただきたい。そんなに嫌そうな顔しないでください。今日はせっかくのフェスタなんですから。先ほども花火の音がしましたしね。
Fireworks? 4th of July was 2 days ago. I had to think about it.
ああ、銃声を聞いたのは初めてだったかな。さっきのは人払いの合図だよ。君を撃ちやすくするためのね。
なるほど、花火ではなく祝砲でしたか。では狙いをつけやすくなったところで、私を撃ち殺してみては？
No, 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 Nicola. Keep your hands steady. Because even if you do shoot him, what's stopping him? If he's fast enough from cutting her jugular, I wouldn't risk it. Despite being held at gunpoint, he laughed as if we were the ones at his mercy.
仮面なんかで顔を隠しているくせに、君は随分と目立ちたがりなんだね。こんな広場で仕掛けてくるなんて。普通、後ろ暗いことをするときは人目を避けるものなのに。
私、何も恥じることがありませんので、世を忍ぶ必要がないんです。マフィアの皆様とは違うと申しますか。理由はいくつもあるんですよ。アンリはカジノのディレットーレを務めていたとき、仮面で顔を隠していたんでしょ。
He spoke with a happy cadence in his voice.
その真似っこです。それに私の素顔はやけどの跡でただれていましてね。この傷はアンリにもらったものですから、胸に秘めておきたくて、他人には軽々しく見せたくないんです。わかるでしょ？
全然わからなくてごめんね。残念だけど、君とは相性が悪そうだ。
ですが私はあなたも気に入っているんです。いいですね。ニコラ・フランチェスカ。特にその手とか。
His masked face was pointed squarely at Nicola's hands as he stared at them. The fuck?
セバスティアーノ。
At the sound of his name, Sebastiano gave an aggrieved wail.
アンリ、私とあなたは親友でしょ？
Chad, you got a jacked up perception of what friends are.
そんな他人行儀な呼び方では私お返事したくありません。早々に会話を切り上げて帰りたくなってしまいます。
セバス。
Bastian, what the fuck?
なんでしょう、アンリ。
もう一度言う。私と話がしたいならその子を話せ。
本当に意地が悪い。何度言われてもダメです。それはできません。ですがどうしてもとおっしゃるのでしたら、そちらのシニョリーナを身代わりにさせていただくのはいかがでしょう。私、ただ人質が欲しいだけですし、どちらのシニョリーナでも問題はありません。
I decided to. Girl, you ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, hell nah. Bitch, we're not gonna be his hostage. He's gonna kill us. I don't trust him. Henri! If I could take her place, I would. I know that ain't the right choice. You gotta be shit. But I promised Henri that I would follow his instructions. Yup. So I looked to him first. Henri.
いけない。絶対に許可できない。
If I moved on my own, I would be endangering not only myself, but everyone else as well. Hoping to change the situation, I spoke to the masked man just as Henri and Nicola had. Are you Sebastiano Gallier?
おや、私としたことが名乗りもせずにご無礼をいたしました。申し訳ありません。私が セバスティアーノ・ガリエです。そしてあなたはリリアーナ・アドルナート。そうでしょ？フランスでアンリと仲睦まじく暮らしていたシニョリーナですよね。楽しかったですか？家族ごっこは。
Not as much fun as you had killing them poor kids, you bastard.
セバス、君は私と話したかったのだろう。
Henri took a step in front of me so that he could divert Sebastiano's attention.
おっしゃる通り。ですが、アンリもご存知でしょ？私、美しいものには目がないんです。ですから、彼女にも非常に興味があります。大変ですね。星に選ばれた鍵の乙女。人から命を狙われる立場だとは。
He knows about the key maiden. I felt a wave of goosebumps at the realization that he had been researching me.
シニョリーナには感謝しているんですよ。アンリとの再会の手はずを整えられたのもあなたを恨む人間のおかげなので。
My eyes widened with surprise. A person who despises me?
それが誰かはもちろんお教えできません。顔を見せたこともない間柄ですし、勝手に喋ると怒られてしまいます。
なるほどね。彼女に恨みを持つ人間とアンリを憎む君、利害の一致から手を組んだってことか。
When Sebastiano tilted his head innocently, Nicola pressed on through gritted teeth.
今君が言ったよね。彼女を恨む人間のおかげだって。
Who else could it be? Who got a problem with me?
ええ、そうです。彼女は憎悪されていますよ。ぜひとも不幸になってほしいそうです。ですが、私はアンリのことを憎んでも恨んでもいませんので。
君はアンリに殺されかけたって聞いているけど。
ええ、そうです。あの時は私、本当に嬉しかったです。彼の愛を感じましたから。
His love. He was obviously mistaken in that, but since he still held Elena at knife point, the last thing I wanted to do was provoke him. Elena was in tears from being so frightened. His insanity made it truly impossible to predict what would happen next.
当時は気づきませんでした。まさか成り代わりたいほど私のことが大好きだったなんて。
In that moment, I saw a flash. A high-pitched metallic clink followed. With that, I saw an unusual-looking knife clatter onto the ground. Some distance away was another dagger. Yay! He was supposed to be guarding Leo. Why? I thought he wasn't cooperating.
何も起きず退屈でな。こちらに絡みに来た。
君は本当に善良すぎるな。
そうだろう。泣いて感謝して構わんぞ。
Lord, You give him an inch, he takes a mile, child. Or a kilometer if you're not in the US. Centimeter and kilometer, there you go. Although Henri was frowning, Yang only smiled. Give me! Come here, Elena, hurry up, run away from him. They seem to be on another level of understanding that I couldn't comprehend. That's the over 30 club.
こちらも空振りに終わるだろうと適当な暇つぶしに付き合わせるつもりだったが、うるさい男がいたのでな。つい体が勝手に動いてしまった。
Called your ass out. Yang gave him a cold look, but Sebastiano's mouth twisted into a smile. Oh my, he liked that.
大丈夫ですよ、アンリ。私、無傷です。私には頼れる友人がたくさんいますから。心配なさらないでくださいね。何人友人がいようとも、特別なのはあなただけです。我々は親友ですから。
なるほど。頭のおかしそうな男だ。これが噂のセバスティアーノ・ガリエか。過去の例だと襲撃者は複数いたはずだが、今回は単身、それも本人が姿を現したか。近辺に配下を控えさせているようだが、随分とまどろっこしい真似をする。お前の目的は何だ？その人質に取っている女が目的ではないだろう。
As Yang spoke in his usual lilting, the hell, that's a word. Lilting manner, I noticed Sebastiano didn't so much as glance at him.
こちらの質問に答える気はないのかな？
いいえ、質問してくだされば答えます。答える相手は選びますが。申し訳ありません。私、美しくないものとは言葉を交わす気にもなれませんので。
Yang, not beautiful? There are a bunch of enthusiastic fangirls and boys and fan folks who would disagree and would probably rip you a new one for saying that Yang is not beautiful.
なるほど、イカれている。
Okay, ain't no knife. You could run away from him. Oh no, you don't have to stand there. I addressed Sebastiano one more time to confront him. Why would you go through the trouble? Why would you go to the trouble of attacking Elena?
簡単なことです。私の手駒にね、アンリの知人を拉致するよう命じていたのですが、連続で失敗してしまいまして。特にこちらのシニョリーナには怪我をさせることすらできなかったと。それは実に恥ずかしい話でしょう。ですからしっかり仕事を果たそうかと私がはせ参じました。ですが図らずも今夜はアンリに会うことができましたし、私もう胸がいっぱいなんです。アンリを救った鍵の乙女にもお会いできましたしね。ですからそろそろおいとましようかと。
No! No! Sebastiano stepped back, still holding Elena. He ain't got no knife, girl. Fucking elbow him. Wait! Let her go!
ご心配なさらずシニョリーナ。私、手荷物は持たない主義です。
Oh! He kicked Elena toward us and quickly turned around to leave. Quick, shoot him! I don't know. that would be the cowardly way, but hey, it'd be effective. With the life or lift, I have no idea. Graceful, I think it's life. Graceful movement. He swiftly disappeared into an alley. Elena! There's no quickly, sorry. I rushed over to Elena. Oh, it's okay now. I hugged Elena tightly, feeling her body shaking with fear.
追わなくていいのか?
He called out in a challenging way.
追わないよ。さっきヤンが武器を投げた時に誰かがそれを弾いた。
What?
我々を攻撃できる位置に向こうの手駒が潜んでいる。
Oh shit, I did not know.
逃走経路も確保されているだろう。うかつに追うと殺される。
That was the person who murdered the children, Sebastiano Gallier. If we didn't stop him, many others would lose their lives. After this brief encounter, I was convinced of it. What the fuck with these line breaks, yo? They're so stupid. Radiant, I guess. All right, y'all. So, with that being said, another chapter down, another video completed. And yeah, folks, I did not expect that snafu with the that means I was borking too much. So I corrected myself. I had to go back and check with Otome Kitten. I didn't spoil myself though, because that I didn't want to, spoil myself. But hey, the latter choices, y'all, they were much easier to determine. I was like, yeah, if we become his hostage, he's gonna kill us. And then the breakfast choice, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You said you wanted to eat. So I hope those were the right choice. Well, the last one I'm kind of confident on, but the eating choice, I hope that was okay. And yeah, y'all, without further ado, let's just go ahead and close this video. I have to edit it. I don't think it's going to be up in time, like my usual time of 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. But I hope it's still up at a decent hour. And yeah, y'all, thank you very much for watching. Always appreciated. Y'all know my philosophy on this YouTube shit. View what you wanna, do what you wanna. And I'll see you lovely lads, last season legends in the next episode. So until then, my friends, take care. Take it easy. And peace.